Welcome back. A Dauphin County woman went to her doctor for her annual exam, a routine visit that turned out to be much more than she ever expected. Here is Janice Shan's journey.
I've been to Italy and we rode a gondola. I went to Paris. We saw the Eiffel Tower and the Mona Lisa, and I continue to have plans and dreams of my next trip.
45-year-old Janice Shan now makes the most of every moment. A doctor's visit changed her way of thinking.
I went to the doctor for my annual visit. It was for a pap test, actually, and the doctor felt my neck just for about a second, and then she said, "Wow, your thyroid's really inflamed." And she felt it again, and she said, "Immediately, I'm sending you for an ultrasound." I remember thinking, okay, yeah, I'll do an ultrasound, you know, like, whatever. Thinking, I'm 36 and I'm healthy. This is weird. I'll just do the test because you're asking me to do it.
I didn't think anything about that until she called to say she had something wrong and had to go and have a needle biopsy. And so I said, okay, you know, try to keep it in like I am now.
They wanted to check it out even further and do an actual biopsy. They had seen something that was suspicious.
Janice asked her doctor to call with the results.
The doctor said it was definitely thyroid cancer. And I remember just being dumbfounded, like not crying. I just was in shock, I think. And I said, okay, well, what do we do next?
A mother's action is always, let's get this fixed.
So Janice and her mother, Pat, met with head and neck surgeon Dr. David Goldenberg, who reviewed her PET scan.
This is her neck region here. As we scroll by, you can see that there's areas that light up throughout the neck, in the middle portion of the neck, as well as the side of the neck and in the chest. All of these are indicative of metastatic papillary thyroid cancer. I explained to her that she had a relatively advanced case of papillary thyroid cancer, and because she is a young woman, that her prognosis was still excellent.
The first thing he said to me was, "You will be fine." And that was just the best thing that he could have said to me. Because I knew I was in capable hands and he was going to take care of me.
Some reassurance that Janice needed.
We proposed a total thyroidectomy, bilateral lymph node dissection, and bilateral central compartment and upper chest lymph node dissection.
I just remember thinking, I have to do something about this. I wasn't afraid of it. I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to take care of it, get this thing out of me, you know, this bad thing that was in my body.
A 10-hour surgery, then time spent recovering in the hospital.
I ended up having my whole thyroid removed, and 60 lymph nodes were removed, and 30 they found were cancerous.
She had bulky lymph node metastases in the left and right lateral neck and in the central compartment. So she had spread of her disease to lymph nodes throughout her neck at the time of diagnosis and at the time of surgery.
Dr. Goldenberg says thyroid cancer can recur, so patients need to be monitored for life with thyroglobulin blood tests and neck ultrasounds.
She had a couple of recurrences in some relatively remote areas of her neck, which are indicative of the fact that she did in fact have a more aggressive case of papillary thyroid cancer. We only discovered this because of the blood tests and the high-resolution ultrasound that we have available, and the fact that we watched her very closely.
For the past 5 years, Janice's tests have been negative. No cancer detected.
I think she's doing just fine, thank goodness.
It's kind of been, I don't know, like a gift, even though you went through a really hard thing, but now you see things differently, and I'm okay, so let's live life to the fullest.
Now Janice's days are filled with what's really important to her.
I spend more time with friends and family. I traveled the Bridge of Sighs. I feel lucky that I can do it. I feel lucky that I'm still here and I can see all these beautiful places that I never even knew of before. I'm fortunate to be able to do it, and why not? I've been through a lot and I should treat myself.